Hi, my name is Shawn Dowd with Greene Realtor. I live and I work in Naperville, but I do service the entire Chicagoland area. And today I'm going to take you down the path to home ownership. I'm going to walk you through each step briefly, but I will come back in separate videos to address areas that you may want a little bit more detail. Okay? So, you've decided you want to buy a home. So what's next? Maybe you've been searching on the internet for a couple days or maybe even a couple years, but you are ready. So your very first step, you're going to want to select your agent. Now, hopefully, if you're in the Chicagoland area, I'll get a chance to work with you. I love working with my buyers. The next step is going to be to get pre-qualified. Now, the most important step about this step is don't skip this step. You're going to want to get your pre-approval letter. This letter is going to tell you how much money you can afford, what your loan type is, what your loan terms are, and you're going to give this letter to your realtor. This will help you make your wish list with your realtor. What type of home do you want? Identify your neighborhoods that you want to live in, how many bedrooms, how many bathrooms, your square footage. Do you want an attached garage? Are schools important? Your realtor will share homes with you based on your search criteria. Now, you'll narrow these homes down and you'll determine what homes that you actually want to take a closer look at. Your realtor will set up the showings and you will be able to go and take a look at these properties a little bit more close up, okay? If you find a home that you absolutely love, your realtor will then analyze the homes through a comparative analysis. She'll recommend to you probably a starting price, and then I wouldn't go any higher than this price. Now, of course, you're the boss and you get to select whatever your offer price that you'd like. And if you do decide to place an offer, the buyer will determine all the terms of the contract, such as offer price, close date, items included in the property, washer, dryer, things like that. And you'll also include your pre-approval letter or proof of funds if you're a cash buyer. Your realtor will submit the offer to the seller's agent, and any terms of the contract can be negotiated. Now, of course, the main one is price, but you can negotiate any of the terms. Now, once the seller agrees to all the negotiated terms and signs the contract is officially executed. You are officially under contract. So now what's next? Okay, you're going to submit your earnest deposit. Now, generally 2 to 3 days after the date of execution, you will deliver that earnest to that seller's brokerage. Weekends and holidays count with this. The next thing is you will schedule your inspection. You have 5 days from the date of execution to get a licensed inspector to evaluate the home. Items of concern that you would like to be addressed prior to closing must be submitted to your attorney. Now, your attorney may write some contract modifications to the other attorney, and they will include these inspection items and submit them to the seller's attorney. The seller will usually respond to your inspection items in 3 ways. Yes, I'll fix it, no problem. No, I respectfully decline. Or 3, I'll give you a credit so you can fix the items after closing. You generally have about 10 days to go back and forth about those inspection items. Now, once the attorney inspection is complete and you've determined that you still want to purchase the property, then you'll allow your lender to then order the appraisal of the home. Once the home meets the appraised value, you'll continue working with your lender to satisfy any loan conditions you may have. You'll send updated bank statements and your recent pay stubs. Once the lender has everything they need, they will issue you a clear to close and your closing gets scheduled. One last thing you will need to do is get insurance. Your title insurance, your lawyers, and your title company will generally assist you with this, but you will need to get homeowner's insurance. You'll submit that quote to your lender and they'll use this to calculate your final mortgage payments. Now, the day of or the day before closing, we're going to do the final walkthrough. The home has to be delivered as you expect with no issues. Once you've agreed that the home is to your liking, you'll attend the closing with your agent, your attorneys, and the title company. You'll sign all the documents, your money will get dispersed, and you will leave with the keys to your new home. So congratulations, you have just purchased a home. Now, this may seem like a lot of steps, but my job is to make this process as smooth and as seamless as possible. So feel free to watch my separate videos that address some of these issues with a little bit more detail. Again, thank you for watching. My name is Shawn Dowd with Greene Realtor, and I hope to be able to work with you one day soon.